Raise your hand if you've got your first up. This bout, not too many seats. And we're off and running between these two really accomplished fighters. Let's see how they come out. That uppercut straight through the gloves. And he scores with the counter. The straight right just misses. Defense is not an option for these two. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. All the talking has been done. It's time to start doing the walking.
Just see the nerves on the fighter stepping into the ring, Tom. It can tell you so much about a fighter. And the look in the opposite corner. You've got one fighter that is in heaven. This is where they want to be.
Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. The straight right just misses. That counter shot lands. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Just when you thought we'd see a lull in the action, here we go again. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. That belt. Well, we've just taken a big breath, and here we go again. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
This fighter told us yesterday if he doesn't win by knockout, he doesn't consider. Did you see that? Is Pacquiao going to go down after that shot? And Pacquiao goes to the canvas. How about that technique on that headshot? Let's see it again and appreciate it more.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
They're on their feet, but is this the beginning of the end?
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your ego's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, I'm back in the game again. It's so hard for a fighter.
They've got to pick things up halfway through the round here.
Not the best start, but you know what? The cornermen now, it's down to them doing their job. Get through the round, regroup, right, freshen up, boom. Different tactics.
This may do it. Let's see that again.
A shot from the guns took him out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And you continue.
They're back on their feet, but how long will they stay there?
Got to waste time. Get step behind the referee. When he comes in close, tie him up.
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Both men getting off the canvas in that incredible round.
Absolutely.
There's the bell to start round 3. We had not one, but 2 knockdowns in the previous round as both of these fighters went to the canvas.
One fighter got knocked down earlier, got back up again to knock him down. How are they going to walk back out of this into the next round?
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. What heart, what desire, but at what cost? And just as quickly as it slows down, it heats back up. Beautiful counter punch. We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Both men step back for just a moment. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Despite what the judges' scorecards read. Oh, and that changes everything! And down they go! I think that will look even more dramatic in slow motion.
Even I've got to see that again. Where? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Are you okay?
A lot of work needs to be done. On to the fourth we go. Last round was a disaster. What can they do here to turn this around?
2 knockdowns and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible because your head must be all over the place. Your legs will feel like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
When you've got someone with the hand speed that this fighter possesses, how do you deal with it?
Let me explain to you about a fast fighter that's got hand speed and footwork. They're relaxed. They're confident. They know they just have the quick burst, boom. In a split second, they've let 4 shots go. Their footwork has got them out of the way. And these guys are so relaxed. And that's why they can maintain this all the way through a fight.
They're always looking for that KO, and we could see an upset right here. Didn't wait long to get back and get engaged.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
For those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
His stamina is off the charts. Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. And now going for the finish. Looks like they've shaken it off.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the...
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Seemed like time for the 5th round. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
You hear people talk about a boxer's chin. Do they have a good chin? Do they have a glass jaw? Those are questions that are being answered here tonight.
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go and it's just bouncing off and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
Timing beats speed. Speed beats power. How about that time counter shot? Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. You don't want to trade shots. A perfect counter shot. Which fighter will say no mas? Insane action. Punch, counter punch. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. He is down big time. There's the bell to start round 6. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart.
Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere. Look at this. Where was the defense? Why weren't they covering up? Why weren't they more cautious? I thought that was the end, but here we go again. Back into the fire.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Why weren't they more cautious? Oh, and that changes everything. And down they go. As you can see, it was a hit to the head that did it. Let's watch it again.
That's like...
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You all right?
So they're back on their feet, but let's see how much they have left in the tank.
He's up, but for how long? Look at that. On the heels. Look at it's nothing there. There's no defense. The eyes are glazed. It just takes one more clear shot. A clean one. Then he's out of there.
It's a good start to the round for this guy.
No doubt at all. You can see who's winning. You can see who's got it in hand. You can see who's comfortable. Or it's a bit of a mousetrap.
One punch could change the entire complexion of this fight. And we may see an early stoppage here. And they're down just when you thought it couldn't get any worse. He caught him with that body shot, and it froze him in his tracks. Look at this again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
It happened. You saw it.